Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Glore. Negotiators on Capitol Hill seem determined to reach the very edge of the cliff. There was new negotiating today, but there will be no vote tonight on a deal to avoid tax increases that would affect nearly every American starting this week. With late details, here's Nancy Cordes.
Good evening. The two sides were trading offers and counteroffers all weekend long, but they hit a wall on Saturday night. And at this point, it's difficult to tell whether the holdup is the fact that they're too far apart or that they're very close.
Now, I'm concerned about the lack of urgency here.
The most recent offer came from Republican Senate leader Mitch McConnell at 7 p.m. Saturday night. Democrats promised they'd get back to him this morning, but they didn't.
It's now 2 p.m., and we've yet to receive a response to our good faith offer.
Democratic leader Harry Reid said the gulf over taxes was still too wide, and he signaled the White House might be tying his hands.
I've had a number of conversations with the president, and at this stage we're not able to make a counteroffer.
So Senator McConnell called the vice president, who he served with in the Senate for 24 years. The two men spoke several times on Sunday.
I want everyone to know I'm willing to get this done, but I need a dance partner.
Democrats want to let the Bush-era tax cuts expire for household income over $250,000 a year. Republicans would rather set the cutoff at around $500,000 or keep the tax cuts in place for everyone. In an interview on NBC's Meet the Press, President Obama said the endless wrangling was not the Democrats' fault.
We have been talking to the Republicans ever since the election was over. They have had trouble saying yes to a number of repeated offers.
At midday, Democrats suddenly declared that one element of the Republican offer was a deal breaker, a proposal to change the way Social Security benefits are calculated that would lead to smaller checks for many.
We're not going to have any Social Security cuts. At this stage, that just doesn't seem appropriate.
So Republicans quickly dropped that proposal and insisted the two sides were closer than they seemed.
So hopefully the discussions between the Vice President and Senator McConnell will get us back on track.
This evening, Leader Reid announced there would be no vote tonight and that the Senate would reconvene tomorrow morning. At this point, both the House and the Senate would need to vote on a plan tomorrow to give the president something to sign before the deadline. Nancy Cordes, CBS News on Capitol Hill.